Do we have sound now?
Do we have sound now?
It's on here, it says it's not muted.
Oh, well, the volume thingy is down on that thing.
Yep, she said thumbs up.
Okay. Trustee Majors, are you able to read the mission statement?
Sure, let me find it here. Sorry,
No, you're good.
maybe kind of not in the right place here.
Would you mind if I gave it to someone else?
I've got it right.
Okay,
Thank
you're
you,
perfect.
Sorry.
No,
Sorry about that.
not at all.
Okay, Lakeland Joint School District's daily mission is to maximize student learning and ensure every student is growing academically, social, emotionally, and behaviorally every day in all environments.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
All right, so moving on. We have 3 action items. We may take action to approve, deny, amend, modify, or postpone action items on any of them that are listed on the agenda below. Do we need to have any further discussion regarding any of the action items? Well, actually, no, let me not do that. Sorry. Regarding student 02.11.2021-A, we do need to determine how we are going to proceed. Do we need to have any discussion regarding how we are proceeding with student 02.11.2021-A?
I believe that I have come to my own decision on that student.
Okay. Trustee Irons?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm good as far as the information I have. I'm confident in the decision I want to make.
Okay. Trustee Grissom?
I too.
Okay.
And fine, I don't think I need any further discussion.
Okay.
Will we be voting on that, obviously, with our decision, or?
Well, it's my understanding that I would like a motion to allow the re-entrance of student 02.11.2021-A back into Lakeland Joint School District with a re-entry plan.
So moved.
I'll second that.
Hearing a motion in a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. We have had it's my understanding, 2 additional applicants after the deadline for the trustee position in Zone 1. We did put it out for publication with a cutoff date. So what we need to decide is if we would like to entertain the late applications for the trustee position, or if we are content with moving forward with just 3 applicants that received in a timely manner.
Madam Chair, I think we should just move forward with the 3 that we received. I appreciate the other applicants, having interest in the position. But I feel like we would set a precedence if we start taking late applications, then every other time something happens. And unfortunately, I just don't know that that's a good practice that we should be doing it this time, setting the precedence for that.
Okay.
Although I do appreciate them applying, I'm always grateful that people are interested in the school district.
Yes. Trustee Irons?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think that having a bigger pool would be beneficial to be able to interview them all. But I think that Ramona hits the nail on the head that the deadlines are in place
For a reason.
And again, it is appreciated that, that there is interest in it. That's a good thing.
Right.
But I think that setting a precedence is probably the wrong thing. to
Okay.
do, so.
Okay.
I would agree.
Okay.
And Madam Chair, I have one more to think. I'm not sure that we can legally do that anyways, because we're bound by the statute that makes us set a date. And then, a deadline, and then if we don't have any by that first deadline, which the statute names the number of days.
Right.
And if we violate, I don't know that we can, well, I know we can't violate the statute. So if the statute is setting the limitation at the 30 days and we get one at 31 days, 32 days, without it being open, I'm not sure that we can actually do that anyways, but I am grateful.
Dr. Meyer.
I didn't see the advertisement, so this is coming out of my own naivete. I know that one, speaking to the law on the date, I don't know where it was advertised, so I apologize for that. If some people thought that 5 PM the office closed and this came in at I think 4:20. 6, okay. But it's still that same, what? But it was still in that same day, but I just didn't see the advertisement if it specifically said what time that day.
It did. It said 4 PM.
Okay.
Yeah. Trustee Major?
Well, I just think a deadline is a deadline, and it's so amazing that we have all these people wanting to serve our community. I mean, isn't that exciting?
It is.
How awesome. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. And if there ever is another opening, I really hope that they'll do it by the deadline, but a deadline is there for a reason, and I think that that's something we need to stick with.
Okay. So then as this is a actionable item, I need a motion to deny the acceptance of the late applications for Zone 1 of Zone 1 trustee position.
I move to deny consideration of the late applications for the Zone 1 trustee position.
I'll second that.
Hearing motion in a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. The last actionable item is to set the date and time for Zone 1 trustee interviews. We did discuss this at the last board meeting. However, it wasn't an actionable item. So we now have an actionable item, so we need to set a date and time to do the interviews. Suggestions?
I will be going out of town on Sunday, so if you would like me to participate, it would need to be before then or after that, which I will be returning on Friday.
Okay, so you'll be returning on the 26th.
Correct.
Okay.
But not until late, so probably Saturday would be the soonest. Sorry.
Oh,
Put
come
me
on.
in, let's do them that night.
Yeah. We'll send Uber for you.
That's right.
I think it arrives at midnight, so send it about 1 and meet at 2. Well, actually, that'll be on Saturday, so sorry.
Is that an option, Madam Chair? To do on the weekend where maybe, I don't know, maybe people would be more accessible. I don't know if that's good for other people or not, or.
I'm not opposed to it. I would like input from the other trustees regarding that.
I think we'd probably be better off to stick to the weekday.
Okay.
I know our Friday's fairly full, but if we don't fit it in this week, then we're a whole nother week, which puts us the first week of March.
Right?
For availability. Do we have hard dates on when the applicants are available?
Well, it was my understanding that 2 of the applicants were going to be out of town. One will be out of town on Friday,
Okay,
but the other 2 will be back in town for Friday.
okay.
So we could do it on Friday with one coming via Zoom, or we could hold it a week and have it say like Monday, March 1st.
You guys could do it without me too. Like, I'm all right if I'm not here. I mean, if there's 3 of you, so there's still gonna be a majority, well, I guess if all of you pick a different person, then no, but.
Probably wouldn't be a tie.
Yeah, we'd flip the coin.
How would that work?
Okay, so our option is either this coming Friday with one on Zoom or moving it to the week of March 1st. Right?
Unless there is, if no one is, I mean, I do think it is important for trustee Major to be there. Rob?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem waiting until March 1st. I mean, I think it would be beneficial to figure out when the 3 interviewees and the 4 interviewers
Right,
could be there.
right.
There's just something
Well, if,
tangible about being in person.
right,
I guess that's just,
okay. Well, I think if we waited till March 1st, that would give ample time for the interviewees to work their schedules out to accommodate that date. Instead of just giving them a couple days notice saying, oh, by the way, please come. So March 1st is a Monday. What is the district's availability for the conference room?
We're pretty open that day.
Okay. Would it be possible to hold the meeting at 3:30 or 4 o'clock?
Sure.
that's great with me.
Dr. Meyer, does that work for you?
Although,
Thank you for asking.
Yes, that works for me.
thank you, trustee Major. I'm just thinking it may behoove us. I don't know if these people have jobs.
Oh, yeah.
So we might want to hold it at like 5 or 5:30. I don't know.
Did you ask any of those questions, like if they're available during the day?
I didn't.
But they were all available at 3 o'clock on the next Monday, so.
No, I didn't ask them a time on next Monday. I asked them their availability for Friday or Monday.
And they were available anytime on Monday?
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then we could do 3:30 on Monday, if that works in Dr. Meyer's schedule.
And then I can reserve the conference room as well.
Please.
Would it be a good idea for us to maybe do a block of time in the event that maybe somebody couldn't do 3 o'clock, so we don't have to meet back up and do another,
Okay.
I don't know, I'm just saying, 3 o'clock if everyone's available, if not 5:30, something like that. Is that possible to do?
I did find out from ISBA, if you make an action tonight, you take actionable, then you can, with that 74-202 or 212,
Uh-huh.
you can actually change the time if you've already taken action legally. You could do that even if you replied to all in text, he said that was legal.
Okay,
Once you take action at a board meeting in open session, he said.
Okay.
So if that
Okay.
didn't work for a candidate, if Chelsea's gonna be the one to call and follow up, if that didn't work, could call and you could decide via that text to change the time or whatever.
oh, great,
Yeah.
okay.
And yes, I would like Chelsea to go ahead and carry this one out, setting it up with the candidates. So I would like a motion. Hold on, I've lost my way. Okay, let's go back, maybe. No, we're still on the calendar.
So I'm just gonna say something real quick. Trustee Irons, you weren't here when we had discussed this in the prior meeting that we had. Dr. Meyer talked to ISBA, and when the chairman makes a motion, we can say it is appropriate to say so moved, and we don't have to repeat that. So I'm not just saying that for you, but for the public as well. Just for the public as well. I'm not just making stuff up and just pulling stuff out of the air. Yeah, that sounds good. So moved. So at any rate, I just thought that I would say that, for you and the public.
I think I might have used that a couple of years back. I have some Boys State blood running through my veins.
Rob, we talked about Robert's Rules of Order and training, and so efficiency and
Especially on the really big ones.
Yes, I get intimidated by some of them.
All right, so I'd like to make I'd like a motion to approve Monday, March 1st at 3:30 PM for the Zone 1 trustee interviews at the district office in the conference room.
All right, so I'll move that we set the time for Monday, March 1st at 3:30 for the Zone 1 trustee interviews in the district office conference room.
I'll second that.
All right, having a motion in a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. All right, that concludes the meeting. You can gavel us out,
I
or
just want
is
to
there?
clarify, when we do that, I'm just clarifying in my brain, we're doing that, it's a meeting, and then is there gonna be an action item where you, because there has to be an action item, then you, once you have the vote on who you're recommending, and then you get sworn in at the next meeting, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so meeting adjourned.
Thank you. I already started it, so I'm just gonna do it